students, welcome back to your class. This is Surba ma'am. Today we will start the new chapter that is fourth one, reproduction in animals. Okay, so already you have read about the plant reproduction in lower classes. See here, what is meant by reproduction first? Reproduction first. See here, reproduction. Reproduction is nothing but giving an offspring or new individual from mother offspring is a baby or new individual from the mother, that is called as reproduction process. Okay na, that is called as reproduction process. See here, already we know about the reproduction in animals, in plants. It seems reproduction in lower classes of your state syllabus. Reproduction in plants mainly by vegetative propagation. One is by fragmentation. Okay, for your understanding, fragmentation. One is by fragmentation. Vegetative propagation, it comes under vegetative reproduction. There are three types of reproduction in plants. Okay, vegetative reproduction. Another one is asexual reproduction. Okay, third one is sexual reproduction. Okay, this vegetative reproduction is nothing but fragmentation is one method. Fragmentation is one method, asexual reproduction and sexual reproduction. These are the three types of reproduction seen in plants. Okay, it is seen in the plants. Okay, now we want to know only about the animals right now in this chapter. Okay, in these animals undergo two types of reproductions. One is asexual reproduction, another one is sexual reproduction. See here, one thing they have given for you in textbook. One of the boy have his name is Ritvik. In his school, when he stood in front of the, immediately a small chick baby has fall. Pigeon baby. What is that What is that animal called? Bird called pigeon. Pigeon has fall in his hand. Chick baby form of a pigeon. Immediately he went and saw the nest. In that nest it has a 2 eggs. Okay na, in that eggs, from that eggs, okay na, from that eggs the chicks was coming outside. Coming outside from the egg. Okay, he observed that one. So he is telling that from the egg chick has been produced. Means this process is also this pigeon itself is an animal. We can call it as it's coming under the bird. Okay, it's coming under the bird. What is happening here? Egg, from the egg an organism, another organism has developed. The question has arisen that is the egg first or the mother of the chick is first? Is the chick first or egg first? They have given one question, they have arised this question. And can there be, if there is no pigeons, can there be egg if there were no pigeon? If there were no pigeon, means mother, if this egg's mother was not there, there was this egg? He is telling that. So which one is the first one is the question arise. Mainly this concept has lead to the process of reproduction, lead to the scientific knowledge about the reproduction process. Okay, so here during the reproduction process I said, okay, sexual reproduction, asexual reproduction. Leave the sexual reproduction, asexual reproduction. What is happening during the reproduction I will tell you. That is what are the different parts participating, different parts of our body participating, different gametes participating, I will tell you there. Okay, so here before that, what is that? Do animals lay eggs? That is the first thing. All animals lay the eggs? No, only few are the egg laying animals, only lays the eggs. Other than that they won't lay eggs, they give direct birth to the child. That is one difference is there. Are there any animal that give birth to the young ones? Yes, there are many animals which are giving birth to the young ones. Even human being is a social animal. She is giving a birth to their young one directly, okay na, and feeding the baby with milk. Human beings, what they are doing? They are human being, woman, she is giving birth to the child directly, give birth to the child directly, birth to child directly and feed by milk. Okay, that's why we comes under mammals. Okay na, we comes under phylum mammals. Okay na, we are feeding our baby with the milk and we are giving direct birth. That's why we come under the family phylum mammals. So human beings are the mammals. Can you tell what is aquatic mammal living in the sea? There is so many fishes, so many animals living in the sea. Can you tell what is the aquatic mammal? Whale is a mammal. Whale is a mammal there. Okay na? See here ma. Next thing, are there any patterns in nature that give clues to modes of reproduction? Okay, what are the any patterns they have given for the clues to the mainly? See here, there are two clues for the nature of reproduction. There is presence of ear, okay, and the presence of hair on the epidermal layer. What is this outermost covering layer? This is called as epidermal layer, gives protection for our body. Okay na, skin is the epidermal layer. It is made up of epidermal cells, epithelial cells, epithelial cells. Okay na, epithelial cell, epidermal cells are made up of epithelial cells. So skin is the outermost supporting covering layer. It gives protection to our body. So which contain hair on the skin. Okay, which this hair is also giving protection to our body. Okay na. So to invade from the invasions of different microorganisms into our body, hair gives lot of protection. That is one thing. Next one is external ear. External ear. Why we are calling it as external ear? It can look outside. It can be looked from the outside. From the externally we can see the appearance of the ear. Okay na? So that is called as external ear. So how many animals contains the external ears? How many animals contain hair on the body? Okay, now we will go for the hen. Do hen contain external ear? One example only, hen I am asking you. Birds and hens. Hen comes under bird itself. Okay, so hens and birds have ears, external ears. Has a hair on that one? No, it doesn't contain the hair, it contains feathers. It is containing the feathers instead of hair. It has feathers which gets protected with the feathers only. The body is kept warm with the feathers itself. Body warm of bird. Okay na? So the animals he has concluded that animals which show external ears and epidermal cells with the hair are direct birth giving animals, whereas the animals which doesn't have an external ear and hair on the body, they lay eggs, he said. Okay na? So here the external ear containing buffalo, cow, they have given duck. Is it a laying or it is giving birth to baby? Hen, fox, pig, crow, rat, cow. These are the different animals. You just justify which one is egg laying, which one is direct giving birth based upon their appearance itself, external appearance, outer external appearance itself. We can see, yes, if it contains a feather, obviously we can tell that it is a egg laying. If it contains a hair on the body, buffalo, it contains a hair on the body, we can tell that it's a mammal. It gives directly birth to the baby and feeds the baby with the milk. Okay, so here there are two types, that is viviparous and oviparous. Viviparous and oviparous. Okay, viviparous, oviparous. See here there are two types in animals, that is viviparous and oviparous. Viviparous, these are the animals which lay eggs, gives birth to the young. See here, from the above table that the animals giving birth to the young ones, epidermal hair on the skin and external. The animals that lay egg do not have epidermal hair and external ears. The animal which do not have ear, external ear, which do not have external ear and hair. Okay na, and hair. Okay, they lay eggs. So which have external ear and hair on body. Okay na, they give direct birth to child or baby. Okay na, or baby. So here I have written viviparous. External ear is absent, hair is absent, they lay egg directly. Egg laying animals are called as viviparous. Egg laying. Some snakes are viviparous as well as oviparous. Means some snakes, I can't tell that those are viviparous and those are snakes comes under oviparous. Okay na. So here what is happening, the snakes few give direct birth to the egg. Can you guess in what do they come? In these two categories, they are doing the two processes. Few species of snakes are doing the two processes. In what do they come? Okay, that is one question mark for you. I have given you. And viviparous here, viviparous are egg laying, oviparous are giving directly birth to the child, comes under oviparous. So most of the animals are oviparous itself. Okay, here next thing, wait a minute ma. The animals which lay egg is called as oviparous. Okay, this is oviparous and viviparous. Okay, sorry, this is a oviparous. Animal which lay eggs is called as oviparous. The animals which give directly birth to the child is called as a viviparous. Okay, so now snakes, they are doing the both the process. Can you just try to know what, in which category the snakes comes under? That is that oviparous or the viviparous. Okay, that is one thing. Another one is they have given the modes of reproduction mainly by the asexual reproduction. I said asexual reproduction is one mode of reproduction. Another one is sexual is another mode of reproduction. So first we will know about the asexual mode of reproduction. Okay, see here, asexual mode of reproduction. In asexual mode of reproduction, asexual we can take as main as example here. But example for yeast we are taking as an example, but yeast is a fungi. Okay, we are talking about the animals only. So we are taking hydra as an example for the asexual reproduction budding process. Okay, in asexual reproduction we are going for the budding process. So budding is seen in the yeast. This is the fungi. This is the fungi. So in this is the main mother cell of yeast. It buds, it gives rise to the buds, and this again gives rise to the bud. If this is cut here, it can lead its individual life. Okay, so that process is called as individual. Means from the mother cell, the buds are arised from the mother cell. Buds are arised. What are these buds? These can lead the individual life again. Individual life. Okay, now I have taken in the budding process of animal hydra. Animal hydra. See here, hydra, it has a body. Okay, and the tentacles Okay, see here, this is living most in the sea itself. So this is attached to the substratum. This can't move from one place to other place like us. It is not moving. Okay, now it is not undergoing the movement from one place to other place. It is attached to the substratum like rock. Okay, so like rock. So what is happening? These are the tentacles. This is the body. Okay, with lumen inside. Completely space will be present inside. Even water moves inside. Minerals moves inside. Minerals. They capture the food. They engulf the food with the help of tentacles. They capture the food and put it inside. Okay, na? So capture food. We can call that process as engulf. Okay, so they engulf the food and place it in this body and digest it inside and excrete out with the help of mouth itself, with this opening itself. So this is the individual hydra. How it is giving rise to the baby? By budding process, asexual reproduction. This is unable to move. Okay, so this is unable to move from one place to another place. For sexual reproduction we require male and female gametes. So here this sexual reproduction is not seen. Asexual reproduction is seen by budding itself. So what happens? Slowly a bud develops here from the lateral side. What is this side called as a lateral side? From the lateral sides of hydra, bud is developed. What is developed? Bud is developed, ma. So this bud is developed. Later what happens? This is a substratum again, hydra, okay, tentacles. So what is happening? Later the bud again develops into big individual baby hydra, okay na. Later the detachment of hydra occurs. What is that called? Detachment, separation, okay, detachment or the separation of bud into new individual from mother, into new individual from mother, okay, from mother cell. I am calling directly as cell, not animal completely. So it get detaches and leads its individual life. This is the mother cell which leads its individual life, okay. This moves away from here and attaches to the another substratum, again starts its individual life just like the mother. This process is called as budding. That process is called as budding. Another one process is there, binary fission. In the asexual reproduction we have the another one process. First process is budding, second process is okay, binary fission, okay. Binary fission example they have given amoeba. We have taken example as amoeba. So amoeba is a protozoan, primitive animal. This is a primitive animal. Protozoan comes under primitive animalcules. Animalcules like amoeba, paramecium, euglena, these are the protozoans, primitive animals, very small microscopic primitive animals, okay. So we can actually binary fission occurs in the bacteria also. This is the bacteria, ma. So what is happening? This is a mother bacterial cell. It divides into, its body is divided into two. One bacteria here, okay na, another one bacteria. So this gets separated. This leads its individual life, that leads. So from the single mother cell, daughter individual is formed by the fission, by the division. Fission is nothing but division, breaking, okay na. By the division or breaking is called fission, binary fission. Fusion means combine. Fusion means combine. Fission means break, okay. So here breaking itself indicates in the heading itself, okay. So here we don't take the example of bacteria because we are studying the reproduction of animals itself. So reproduction in the animals mainly by the binary fission. Example, primitive animal we have taken, that is the amoeba. You know amoeba very well. It has a structure, okay, shapeless structure, always it is changing the shape. That's why we will call them as pleomorphic, means always changes its shape, okay na. So what are these called as? Pseudopodia, okay. Compulsory, whatever the organism you write in the diagram, without the labeling the marks can't be given, okay na. So maybe the cell division or maybe the reproduction process, anything, when the organism has drawn in your book or on the board, it has to be, its parts has to be labeled compulsory. See here, this is nucleus. What is present in that one? Complete cytoplasm is present here, okay na. So this is the amoeba. It is always changing its shape. These are the pseudopodia. When the food comes here, they engulf in this way. But what is happening? How this amoeba give rise to its baby? By which process? By the binary fission, division of the mother cell that into daughter cells. Division of mother into daughter cells is called as, this is mother cell right now, okay. So what it will do? It just divides into two by sharing its body particles, okay na. So it's sharing its cytoplasm, it's sharing its complete other cell organelles. Cell organelles whatever present in the food vacuoles will be present. So many cell organelles are present, okay. Contractile vacuole is present, contractile vacuole is present. So these all get shared to the baby individual. This is the mother cell, and from the mother, baby gets separated here. Mother cell giving rise to an baby individual, new individual. We'll call it as a new individual formed from the mother cell. So complete the contractile vacuoles. If two contractile vacuoles are present, it gets shared. One contractile vacuole shares into the baby individual. Here whatever the one contractile has gone into the mother, here there will be a lag. So it regenerates. So this is during the binary fission. Later it leads into the two individual lives. Two individual lives has formed by the help of binary fission. This is about the asexual reproduction. Tomorrow we will know about the sexual reproduction. Thank you.